In a dimly lit room lined with ancient books and illuminated only by the flicker of a solitary lamp, an aged storyteller addressed his eager audience. His voice, rich with wisdom and mystery, carried a message older than time itself. "There are patterns within the Bible," he began, "hidden not in plain sight, but woven intricately into the very fabric of its words. These patterns, ancient and profound, are encoded in the original Hebrew of the 5 books of Moses, the Torah." His eyes gleamed with a fervor born of deep study. "They do not exist by accident. No, these sequences are deliberate, revealing truths about existence, consciousness, and even creation itself." The storyteller leaned forward, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. "For centuries, scholars, saints and sages alike, have sought to unravel these mysteries. They discovered repeating numerical sequences and linguistic structures, forming sacred geometries embedded within the text. When meditated upon, these patterns open doorways to an exalted state of consciousness, allowing one to experience creation firsthand." The listeners leaned closer, captivated by the tale of hidden wisdom. The storyteller recounted how early scholars dedicating their lives to studying these sacred codes encountered revelations that forever changed them. "There was Rabbi Shimon, a mystic of great renown," he said. "He deciphered one such code and glimpsed the raw, unfettered essence of creation itself. So overwhelming was the experience that he fell to the ground, his faith momentarily shattered by the sheer immensity of the divine order he had uncovered." The storyteller paused, allowing the weight of his words to settle. "Imagine uncovering the blueprint of existence, witnessing truths so vast that human comprehension falters. Some who pursued these paths were forever altered. While many grew closer to God, others found their understanding of faith unraveling before the magnitude of what they had seen." The air in the room seemed charged with energy, as though the very words spoken were unlocking hidden realms within the minds of those who listened. "It is said," the storyteller continued, "that appropriately educated, caring, and saintly individuals could ascend to a level of knowledge once reserved for the prophets. They would see the unity of creation, hear echoes of future prophecies, and comprehend the infinite love and order embedded in existence. But this path was not without peril. Only those pure of heart could journey far without losing themselves." His voice softened. "You see, these codes are not simply tools for knowledge. They are keys to transformation. They demand humility and reverence. One cannot wield them lightly, for they reflect the very mind of God." A silence fell over the room. The audience sat in thoughtful contemplation, their minds grappling with the depths of the storyteller's revelations. After a moment, the storyteller concluded, "The text remains as it always was, waiting patiently for those brave enough to seek its wisdom. The question is not whether the patterns exist, but whether we are prepared to enter into their sacred embrace and be forever changed." The flickering lamp cast shadows on the ancient books, as though the room itself bore witness to the timeless tale of seekers, codes, and the boundless mysteries of creation. Thanks for listening to the Cosmic Radio Podcast. Your host, Asher Knight. Good night.